Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and in my last Q&A we were talking about headless HDMI, which just happens to be this little thing right here. So what is this? This pretty much little adapter tricks your computer with an HDMI to think that you actually have a physical monitor connected to it. So it acts the exact same way if you have a monitor. This one is actually a 4K, so you could trick the computer into thinking that you have a 4K monitor attached. Now, what would you use this for? I have used this recently in another church, Shiloh Baptist Church, because they have a limited space, kind of like what I have right here in front of me, a limited space, and their computer actually only has one monitor, but they want to run Presenter. Now, Presenter is a free presentation program that you can output songs, lyrics, scriptures, anything like that for the congregation, but you need a physical connection to output it. It doesn't do anything over NDI or anything like that. So this right here will trick the computer into thinking you have another physical monitor, and then if you're using a program like OBS or Prism Live or anything like that, it can capture this second display. Let me show you how simple this is to actually set up. All right, so I have my mini PC right here, and as you can see, I am connected over the display port right now, and we're going to use this, the headless HDMI, to plug in and trick it into being a monitor. So if we go over here so you can see the computer right now, this is the computer, the mini PC that we have connected right now. And we're going to actually go in and mess around with this. So first, let's go over here and go to our desktop here. Let's go to display properties. And as you can see, no other monitor is showing because it's only one monitor, the monitor that you are seeing. Now let's go ahead and connect this here. So if we cut over here, all we're going to do, it doesn't require power. It pulls power from the HDMI port. We go ahead and connect it in. It's lit up. So now you see we have two monitors, physical monitors, digital monitors, but nothing physical. But as you can see, there are two actual monitors. So for example, if we go into OBS right now, and let's skip this version and say we want to do a display capture, and we actually can pick, as you can see, we have two monitors. If I pick this one, this is the screen that you're seeing, but then the second one is the headless HDMI. This, we're tricking the computer into saying it's another physical monitor. So we're capturing monitor number 2, which is that headless HDMI. And before, I'm not going to drag it out to the end. I got 3 of these for $9, so they're very dirt cheap. I mean, like I said, we got 3 of them that came for $9. So really cool. Actually, these were like used for like servers. So like if you have a server somewhere and you don't want to have a physical monitor somewhere, you can have it there. So sometimes the computer won't boot up if you need a monitor or something like that. But anyway, so what's a practical use for this? So let me show you the same thing of how we did this at Shiloh Baptist Church, and we've done it at other churches. So if we go into, let's log into Presenter right now. Alrighty, so we're here. Now let's go into our settings. And we go to our screen configuration. And now you see we have 2 monitors, because if we only had one, nothing would show. So for example, let me actually unplug this right now. And let me come out of here. And let's go back again so it can pick up that change. See, we don't have another monitor. You can't pick the same monitor that you're viewing as your output for the audience. So let's go ahead and connect this back again. You saw the change there, and there's our second monitor. So now we can pick this as our display that's going to be for the audience. We go ahead and save that. And let me make sure, did it put it in the right resolution? Yeah, it is. All right. So now let's come over to here. Come over to my presentation from our 2024 E-Missionary Conference. So right now, if I pick this slide, this is the screen that everybody would see. And say you only have one screen, but you want to output and you're using OBS or something like this. This will work with NDI and all this other stuff as well too. So now that we're displaying my first slide, the anatomy of a church live stream, let's minimize this. And as you can see, This is the screen that's being captured, monitor number 2. So if you were doing something solely in OBS, you have a one screen system. I'll tag the video where I talked about doing a one screen scenario of live streaming with one system. You could do this and then see we have our pre-live. This is our OBS bundle version 3 you have here, and then you cut over to live. And actually, let me grab a camera so we can actually do all of this so you can actually see. Alrighty, we have it set to webcam. So now what we want to do, let's make another scene, and this is how I would do this. And we'll just make this one for, we'll make this one for presenter. All right. So let's go ahead and actually copy this, and we're just going to paste it here, and we'll turn it off here. All right, so we're going to have our capture device. Let's switch that over to the Osmo. All right, so there's our shot here. So just imagine if this was a church and this is your capture device. This is, you have a single camera that's connected to your stuff, but you still want to have presentation. So if you're running off of one system, let's go ahead and put this side by side so we can kind of moderate and manage both at the same time. We're going to make OBS as small as we possibly can so that we can have this on 2 screens. So that's about as small as I'm going to get it for right now. But see, now say you have your camera going on, you have this one system, you got you're bringing in all the audio, and actually I don't have audio here. Hold on. So now we're bringing in audio. Say that you're here in service, you got one camera, you have a camcorder, you got a DSLR camera, you got an action camera, whatever that's on a tripod. It's going into your computer that's OBS or Prism Live. You got it right here. And how do I cut over? And I want to use presentation software. So now we already have that slide up. And now on our new scene, we just go over to pre-service that is looking at that second screen, and boom. And now we can go through everything, and everybody on the live stream is now seeing this. Or we've done other videos that I will tag that you can do everything in OBS and send it over to Zoom, and they can see the same thing. So now you can cut back and forth. And now with OBS, with one system, you can play with a whole lot more stuff. So let me bring my capture device in, and then you can do picture in picture. You can do all this other fun stuff if you wanted to simulate these things. So if you're going through slides and presentations, people can still see you and all this other stuff. A lot of things that you can do with this. And again, it's dirt cheap. It's $9 for 3 of them. And if you have limited space, but you want to be able to use presentation software, and you only have one system, but Presenter, especially a free presentation software, it needs a physical actual camera to actually see, not a camera, but a physical monitor connection so that Presenter can pick up the second monitor to output for your audience. This is a very good solution, especially if you're using something like OBS, Prism Live, everything. And I'm gonna do some more Prism Live videos because y'all have asked, but it's the exact same thing. The same way if you do with any streaming software. These are not specific to just Windows systems. These will work on Mac as well too. They're agnostic. It doesn't care the operating system for the most part. It just tricks the computer into thinking it's actually a monitor connected. So it works on Linux, works on Mac, obviously works on Windows. So this might be a good option for you. I have a link down below. And again, I like having some of these things, tools in my drawer, just in case anything happens. And like I said, at Shiloh, we got them a new computer, but they had a very, very limited space. Their audio board took up the majority of all the space, and they need a computer, but they don't have the space for multiple monitors. So what we did is put one of these on the system. We actually used an older one, a USB to VGA, but it did the same thing, tricked the computer into thinking there's a second monitor. We sent Presenter to that second monitor. OBS captured everything and sent the live stream out, and OBS broadcast to the TVs. So we were able to have 2 monitors without having 2 monitors. So let me know if you have any other questions. I have a link to these below. Like I said, they're dirt cheap, $9. And a bunch of y'all have used these before. And like I said, this bundle, the one I got, came with 3 for $9. You see these, some of these are like 1 for like $5. Why? For double the price, you can get 3. So that's the one I'm going to link down below. Let me know if you have any other questions. If you want me to go do this through Prism Live, actually, you know what? I was going to say, do you want me to do it through Prism Live? Let's actually just do it just so I can show you here. I don't have Prism Live on this system, but we're going to run. Let me actually install it. Alrighty, we're here in Prism Live. Let's just do a quick setup of this. I don't have time to do the full install of this, but let's go ahead and add, and let me go back to full screen so I can actually see here. Let's go ahead and add our, well, not a scene. We need to add a capture device. All right, we got our action camera. We'll also do audio that way. All right, and let's make this full screen. So that's scene number 1. When we'll make another scene for presenter. And now in this one, we're going to add a source to do a display capture. And we're going to set our monitor, which again, we have the choice. There's our second one from the Headless HDMI, and there we go. So if we were doing this live here, and then now like in the studio view, you can actually see both of them going on at the same time. So we could just as easily do the same thing. We minimize this so we can actually see both programs. And say we're ready to do some slides, we just fade over. And now that's what everybody is seeing. And I can go through here and change my slides. Really, really simple. It's going to be just like we captured another physical monitor, but now it's actually just carried over without having another physical monitor here. So that's pretty much it. So like I said, link is down below. If you're interested in this, let me know if you have any more questions or any stuff that you would like me to test out. I don't have my camera hooked up and the system hooked up to my Mac, but it does work the same way. Let me know if you want me to test that out. But that's about it. If you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. Catch you on the next video. Later.